Subramanian Swamy of the BJP also now joining us on the broadcast. Sir, good afternoon. Thank you very much for speaking with us here on Times Now. We had a conversation on Friday as well when we got the first reaction from Mr. Vikas Singh regarding the delay in the conclusion or, as far as this entire probe is concerned and how the focus is now shifted to the drug angle. What do you think should be the next step of the family in a situation like this?
Well, first of all, the drug angle is being investigated by the Narcotics Bureau, and they have their own staff, so it's not a diversion by any means. But the more important thing, you see, is under the law, and the Supreme Court has repeatedly said this in a number of cases. When you get an information, whether there is proof in it or not proof in it, but if you get an information, you have to register an FIR. And that is what we used to criticize the Bombay Police not doing for 67 days or 77 days or whatever. Now the CBI has sufficient information, and from whatever I've heard here and there in Delhi, the All India Medical Institute has also said in its report that although we have not been able to examine the body, but we don't rule out murder. So that's sufficient for the CBI to register an FIR. Under section, murder is under section 302 of the IPC, and there is no excuse for any further delay, because the final report is, of course, what we call as the charge sheet. But the FIR is registered the moment somebody comes and says that I just saw a dead body in such and such place. The fellow doesn't have to go. Police doesn't have to go and see whether there is a dead body there. You just note the name of the complainant or the informer, and then register an FIR, and then the investigation starts. So I don't understand why the FIR should not be registered immediately under section 302.
Meanwhile, Dr. Swamy, Riya Chakravarti's lawyer has also released a statement saying that, there should be a new board, a new panel, medical board, which should be constituted to investigate this case, because the kind of statement that Mr. Vikas Singh has made is suggesting that the agencies are now being pressurized to reach some kind of a predetermined outcome. How will you like to respond?
I don't think that's possible, given the kind of people who constitute that AIIMS board. They couldn't do it in Sunanda's case, they can't do it in this case.
Okay, and last question, sir, before we let you go. Now, the Mahavikas Aghadi government is also in a way trying to claim vindication, saying that, it's been about 40 days, CBI has not been able to do anything, and, unnecessarily Mumbai Police's probe was being blamed as well.
Well, they've got a propaganda point, and I also think, what are you waiting for? I would ask the CBI director. He's not supposed to ask the ministry under which the CBI is answerable for parliament questions and so on. But, he doesn't have to take any instruction from any minister or the prime minister who is in charge of that ministry. So he has, the moment he's got information, he has to register an FIR. We gave him some time because they are coming in after already the Mumbai Police had done a lot of hera-pheri with the information. So, but now this, they should have done it maybe 10 days ago. I don't understand why they are delaying it any further, because it's against the law to delay it any further.
All right, Dr. Swamy, appreciate you joining us here on Times Now and sharing with us your perspective.